Ne îndreptăm spre parohia Țaga, care se află la 20 și...
We're going to the parish at Saga, about 23 kilometers from Gerla. The parish numbers about 35 worshippers.
Avem în parohia Țaga două biserici construite de Biserica Greco-Catolică.
We have two churches in the parish of Saga, built by the Greek Catholic Church. We use neither church, as both, one might say, belong to the Orthodox Church, and an Orthodox priest from Saga celebrates Holy Mass in both on alternate Sundays. We celebrate Mass in an improvised chapel in a private home.
În cealaltă biserică. Liturghiile le celebrăm într-o capelă improvizată într-o casă particulară.
I tried talking with the Orthodox priest about this situation and asked him whether we could celebrate Mass in Gyolt whilst he celebrates Mass in the church at Saga.
În care el nu celebrează în biserica din Țaga Gyolt, să ne lase pe noi să celebrăm.
He refused to meet our request, arguing that his superiors would never agree to such a request.
Și a invocat faptul că superiorii lui nu-i vor permite să facă acest lucru.
We issued a summons to have the land on which the church stood returned. According to land registry records, we own the land. They hold the title deeds and demanded that land ownership in favour of their Orthodox parish be acknowledged in the records, whilst we demanded the annulment of their title rights. Both summons were rejected. Problems started a month ago, and the Orthodox parish, considering themselves the owners of the church that we built, began demolishing the church.
Au început să o demoleze, adică
They came here to create a scandal in the whole village. They came to quarrel. Had the communists not come, we would probably all be Catholics. Perhaps so, but that is irrelevant now. We want just to see what is going on here, and then to move on. What's the problem?
We have the same God, not two.
Exactly.
Noi am un aici în portă, dar nu m-am înțeles bine niciodată cu el, că el...
I have one in this courtyard, but I've never understood him, because he crosses into my field and digs it up. You see over there is his vineyard, his land, and there is the road used by 10-15 people, which he dug up. That's Catholic believers for you.
Biserica a fost construită în 1820.
The church was built in 1820. What you see here, foundations that they just recently uncovered, and the ditches that they have dug, are in fact foundations for the new church that they want to build. Demolishing the one you see, under the pretext that it's too small. The moment nothing is left standing, we will have nothing to reclaim. It will be much better and easier for them to build a church in another place than demolishing this one and building a new one in its place. Demolition takes time and money, a lot of money.
Necesită timp și necesită fonduri, necesită mulți bani.
Some churches were removed at night. As they were built from wood, they could easily be taken apart. They came during the night, took them apart, and away. Nothing left in the morning. Tabula rasa. Greek Catholics ceased to exist.
In 1948, Romania's Communist government liquidated the Greek Catholic Church that was united with Rome, forcing it into a fictitious union with the Orthodox Church. Many members of the priesthood and the laity who opposed this decision were arrested, including all the bishops. 7 Greek Catholic bishops were amongst those who died in captivity. Over 2,200 churches were confiscated and handed over to the Orthodox Church. After the 1989 revolution, notwithstanding the authorities' decision sanctioning their return, only 160 churches were in fact given back to the Greek Catholics.
Après les années 90, la ligne était restitutio in integrum.
After 1990, we adopted a restitutio integrum strategy. They took away, they must return.
L'Église orthodoxe a répondu non.
The Orthodox Church said no. We didn't take anything. It was the communist state. So don't come to us asking for churches. Rather demand their return from the communist state. The Greek Catholic hierarchy turned to the authorities. The Orthodox Church told us that we should talk with you about this problem. They responded, no, it wasn't our government. We cannot answer for what the communists did. It was bad, it was, but we cannot do anything about it. Go back to the representatives of the Orthodox hierarchy and continue talking with them. It was essentially like during the Way of the Cross, from Ananias to Caiaphas.
C'était pratiquement le chemin de la croix entre Anna et Caiaphas.
Personal, dar și cu ceilalți confrați episcopi.
I was personally called many times, also together with my fellow brother bishops, before the Senate, House of Deputies, the Religious Affairs Ministry, even by Romania's president, where much was said and many promises were made.
Und die Orthodoxen haben auch ihre Versprechungen nicht eingehalten.
The Orthodox Church also did not keep its promises. Churches belonging to the Greek Catholic Church have not been returned, which is one of the reasons why the situation of the Greek Catholic Church is not rosy.
Kirche bis zum heutigen Tag noch nicht so rosig ist.
Here, after 50 years of persecution, the Greek Catholic parish was refounded in 1996. We had no church because the old one was confiscated in 1948 and was still used by the Orthodox community. After several years of celebrating the Mass in a private house, we asked the Orthodox parish to allow us 2 hours every Sunday to celebrate our religious services, but they refused. In 2001, the Orthodox priest and the parish council decided to demolish the old church and to build a new one in the same place. We protested, we tried to put an obstacle, but we did not succeed.
Probabil că cei de pe biserică îmi cunosc.